Hello, I'm Robin Henning, and welcome to another Exchange Life Nugget of Truth. And this week, I want to explain what we mean when we use the term flesh. Every single one of us is born with a human nature infected by sin, but we all develop our own unique version of the flesh. Now, flesh patterns are going to do one of two things for us. They're either going to get the feel-goods of love, acceptance, security, and worth into our lives, or they're going to be like a shield and try to keep them out, keep the pain of rejection out of our lives. You see, God originally designed us with our soul's needs of love, acceptance, security, and worth so that we could go to Him in our relationship with Him to get those needs met in full. But sin starts us out at a deficit, and we're disconnected from God. So we can't get our needs met from Him. So who do we go to? Well, we go to mom and dad first. So as an infant, we learn, hey, if I cry louder, someone will pick me up or feed me or make me feel safe. As a toddler, we learn if I pitch a fit in the candy aisle, I'll get the Snickers bar. So I learn to manipulate the people around me to get what I want. When I go to school, I learn, hey, if I make my friends laugh, then they'll like me. Or if I just get the grades, I got to get the A. And perfectionism can come out of that, and drivenness. As I journey on in school, I figure, hey, if I have a boyfriend or if I'm a guy, I have a girlfriend, then they'll love me, they'll accept me, and I'll feel good about myself. Or if I just perform the athletic field, or if I just perform musically, then people will like me and notice me, and I'll feel like I fit in. I have to fit in. You know, all these things reflect the way God created us. But the problem is, He's the only one that can meet those needs for us. So sooner or later, we're going to feel bad about ourselves. We're going to feel rejected. So part of our flesh patterns are going to be, how do I deal with that rejection? How do I escape? How do I get from feeling lousy about myself to, numbing out or feeling better? Or, what substance am I going to turn to? Some people go to drugs. Some people go to alcohol. Some people use video games or fantasy or books, and there's so many different things, people, experiences, behaviors that we can use to try to shut the world out and to get a moment's feel good. But all these things are going to be flesh patterns. Now, some of them are going to be more socially acceptable and less damaging than others. But the reality is none of them work, because God alone is the source of life, the source of feeling loved and accepted and feeling secure. So what we're going to do in the weeks to come, next week we're going to look at the three main categories of flesh. After that, we're going to help you recognize your flesh patterns and actually write them down so you can see them. And then we're going to start to teach you about how to put them off and how to put on the mind of Christ and how to walk in the power of the Spirit, and how to really establish that connection with the Lord so you're living in His love and living in His acceptance. So I hope you'll take this journey with me. I hope you have a blessed day in Jesus, and we'll see you next week.